Today we're hiking in the Rockland Town Forest and the Twin Ponds Trail, and your kids are gonna love this one.
At South Shore Family Adventures, we're on a mission to share our favorite hiking trails and outdoor adventures so you can get outside, get some fresh air, and have fun with your kids without the screens and technology.
Today we're hiking at the Rockland Town Forest. This is my favorite trail to hike, and I think you're really gonna love it.
The George Anderson Rockland Town Forest and Conservation Land is located on North Ave in Rockland, Massachusetts. This is a perfect backyard hike because it's nestled in the middle of a suburban neighborhood. And it's perfect for hiking with kids because it's not too long and it's full of interesting things to look for along the trails. From painted rocks to garden gnomes to wind chimes to Christmas ornaments and more.
When you get close, make sure to slow down because this little driveway is kind of easy to miss.
Parking here is tight with just this small lot behind me that fits maybe 4 or 5 cars depending on how tightly people park.
So you might need a backup plan if you get here and the lot's full because there really isn't any street parking either. So for this reason, we give it a 2 for parking. If you do get a space, make sure to park tightly. If you take up too much room, you might be keeping somebody else from being able to park and enjoy this wonderful trail.
Today we're going to hike through the town forest and then cross the street and connect to the Thompson Pond and Twin Ponds recreational trails. The town forest trails are the light pink lines shown on the bottom half of this map, and the Thompson Pond and Twin Pond trails are the red and blue trails shown on the top half. So you definitely have some options here. The town forest trails will be interesting to younger kids, but for a more typical nature trail experience, be sure to check out the Thompson Pond or Twin Ponds trails. Both have scenic overlooks, and we'll show you one of them in this video. Today, we're only hiking part of the Twin Ponds trail, but we love the fact that we have some choices about where we want to go when we get to this part of the trail. We'll show you a little later on in the video, but first, let's show you the town forest trails. We usually take the Bird Sanctuary Trail that starts right near the parking lot and then connect to Dawn's Trail. Both are marked and outlined with logs and stones. You can find a link to the trail map in the description below.
As you're walking, notice all these painted rocks and other fun stuff.
This trail is not stroller friendly. There are lots of rocks and roots, and the path is fairly narrow in places. Plus, there are several wooden and rock bridges that require steps. However, if you have little ones, don't skip this trail as you could easily just walk through parts of it and keep it short.
Parts of this trail are lined with logs, so it's really easy to follow. Only when the last tree is cut down. Only when the last river is poisoned. Only when the last fish is caught will they realize that you cannot eat money.
We're now at the opposite end of the Town Forest Trail from where we parked. Right across the street is the entrance to the Twin Ponds Trail. Just remember to look both ways before crossing safely. Again, you have some choice here about which trail you want to follow. We're hiking to our favorite scenic overlook and then turning around and heading back. But if you're up for it, you can extend your hike by taking any of these other trails.
The second part doesn't have any painted rocks, but there is a cool part where you can put on rocks. Like one guess that just right on the ground. Dang it! I hate that! There are surprises at every turn. I love this trail. For this reason, we give it a 5 for interest level. The first part of this trail is easy to follow. Just follow the painted rocks along the trail. The second part, it has blue trail blazes. It's pretty easy, and so for this reason, we give it a 4 for navigation.
After throwing some rocks in the pond, we headed back, but definitely explore the trails on this side of the road if you have time. On the way back through the town forest trail, make sure to explore the parts of the trail that you missed on the way out. So while this trail is mostly flat, it has several rocky parts and some narrow parts, and there are also several wooden and rock bridges that involve stairs, and again, it's definitely not stroller friendly.
So for this reason, we give it a 3 for terrain. Oh.
Carlos, what's your favorite part?
Spending time with the family. Pasar tiempo con la familia.
和家人在一起。
Hey guys, did you hear the rumor about the butter? Well, I'm not gonna spread it.
We love the whole trail! And everything on it! And everything on it! And everything on it!
Before we go on to our next adventure, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone else you think might like it, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an adventure. We're on a mission to share the best hiking trails and things to do with kids on the South Shore. If you have a suggestion for where we should go next, leave us a comment below. Now here's another great video.